It's a really exciting time. It's late March, and that means that we're kind of at the height of breeding season. There's still pairings going on, but some of the girls have gone off food. I think that we're coming around with some ovulations, and what I wanted to do was show you every pairing that I made this year and talk about every clutch of eggs that I'm expecting. I've got 13 females to tell you about. Let's get to it. What's going on, everybody? It's Adam at Proper Royals. Thank you for joining me today right here on the Proper Royals channel. If we've not met before, this channel is all about my family's journey from ball python hobby to ball python business, and we document everything right here on the Proper Royals channel. We talk a lot of snakes, but we talk a lot of business, a lot of strategy, a lot of creative strategy as well. I hope you like it. If you do, give a little subscribe and hang out, stick around. Today is an important video, particularly for subscribers that have snakes. What I want to do is show you all the pairings that I have and show you what I've got going on, and we're going to take a look at the actual girls and the condition that they're in and all of that. But also, I've started to have some requests from prior customers or new future customers that are interested in being on sort of a wait list or a wish list for hatchlings. And I thought, man, what better way to bring value to my subscribers here on Proper Royals than to give you all the opportunity to join the wish list. If you see some pairing today and you're optimistic like me that they're all going to come to fruition and produce these beautiful healthy babies, and you would like one, email me at properroyals@gmail.com. Also, Instagram or Facebook work. It's easier if you keep it in the email, then I can make an email list straight from your contact info. But I will sort it out either way. Any way you want to get in touch with me, send smoke signals, carrier pigeon, I don't care. I will take care of it for you, okay? Let's go through some regular stats here. I got 13 pairings this year. If I were to look and make a judgment based on their body conditions right now, I'd say I've got a good shot at 11 of them going. 2 of them, one of them probably not, one of them total toss-up, I have no idea. Also for context, 8 of these girls are ones that I've owned for a long time. 5 I purchased in a big operation that I bought. I bought this rack as well as 23 snakes from another breeder who was shutting down his ball python portion of his business. I knew the guy. I'm totally cool with him. You can check out those videos. I'm not even going to link them. Just go to my videos. They're the most recent ones. But I trust him. I bought animals from him before, but he had already paired many of his females in his collection. Pretty cool part of the purchase. We're just going to look at their body and I'll tell you about what I got going on, and we'll go pretty quick through it today because 13 pairings is a lot of pairings. I'll put the titles down below and you can make your notes. Like say, if you want to put your name on a wish list for these, get your information to me, properroyals@gmail.com. If you forget any of that, links in the description below. We got all kinds of links to all of our socials, NFT collections, affiliate links for products that we love right here. Let's get to it and let's check out some snakes. Also, I'm happy to share with anybody who wants it my breeding spreadsheet tracking sheet that I use. You can populate your own snake's information in it. It's free. I'm not going to charge you for it. I'll email it to you. You're more than welcome to use it as your own. The first pairing was a visual axanthic VPI to a pastel clown. So there'll be 100% double het VPI axanthic and clown, possible normals or pastels out of the arrangement. So you see that female axanthic, she's deep in shed, and I don't know if she'll go or not. Her body has slimmed way down over the past 4 to 6 weeks, and she's been off food for about a month now. So I'm not sure, maybe she's reabsorbed. The male stud, that pastel clown, is a proven breeder, and he's a great stud. The second pairing is a leopard het pied female, and she is possible VPI het for VPI axanthic as well. We'll maybe prove her out on that in another year. She's been paired with a whole lot of males, so let me run through these males with you. So she's been paired with an Orange Dream het pied, She's also been paired with a banana pied. Then in the middle of breeding season, I got a visual pied, and that's who she's locked with the most. She did lock with those others as well, so we might get a split clutch. We'll see what we get, but it was all het pied to either pied or het pied. So if we see a banana, we'll know it's 100% het pied. The others would be possible hets. But let me show you the female, and her body condition is great. She just shed yesterday, and the male's really cool as well. Let me show you some of his side markings. He's got an incredible amount of orange and yellow that comes out. This next pairing is, she is a cinnamon female for sure. She was sold to me as an orange dream and a possible yellow belly. I've had some doubts since then, but she's a beautiful looking cinnamon. I'm really pleased with how beautiful that she looks. And she has been paired with that same pastel clown that was paired before. You'll see him in another pairing or two as well. So all of those babies will be cinnamon. They won't be cinnamon. They could be cinnamon. They'll all be 100% het for clown. He's a pastel, so they could be pastel cinnamon, and they could also be orange dream yellow belly. So we're gonna see if we can't prove out some of those other genes and see if we get any individual orange dreams or yellow bellies. They'll all be 100% het clown. Could get some real banger studs, and females for that matter. That is the third pairing. The next pairing is one that I'm most excited about. This is really, I'm pretty sure she's my biggest girl. Maybe my banana girl's as big as she is. She took last year off, so she should be great. She is a pastel het cryptic, and she has been paired with my male pastel clown, which will produce either 100% het clowns or visual kryptons, which are het clown, het cryptic, and those are allelics, so super powerful as breeders as well. She was off food for 2 weeks, 2 feedings, then she shed, and then she smashed a rat this past week. So I'm actually gonna pair her again just to see kind of what her behavior's like, but she's been on the hot side of the tub, and like I say, she's just huge. So really hopeful that we got a big clutch of eggs coming from her this year. She certainly got the body shape to give us a bunch. I hope she does well. Really looking forward to potential super pastel kryptons would be the high end of what we could get out of this clutch. So this next pairing has a similar challenge as to one of them before. Some plans changed along the way, as will happen as resources change and often improve, hopefully. So the female was sold to me as het pied and het albino. I haven't proven her out for either. I did get a nice clutch from her last year. It was her to a het orange dream, 7 eggs, no pied. So I really don't know. I've sent her shed off to Dr. Seidel. I'm waiting to see what Doc says about her genetic makeup and those recessives. In the meantime, I paired her to a visual banana pied. So that could be cool. We could get pieds, banana pieds, possible het albinos. I paired her to an enchy yellow belly het pied. I paired her to an orange dream het pied. And then in the middle of breeding season, I purchased a visual pied that is het albino. So I've been pairing her with him lately as well. I don't know what we'll get. We could, I mean, it could be a total toss-up clutch if we can't prove her for het for pied. If we see one pied, then we can start making some stronger claims. If she's het albino and het pied, we could hit a double visual pied albino. If y'all have watched my channel for a while, you know that this girl is one of my absolute favorites. She's really probably the sweetest snake that I own, particularly the mature females. Her name is Letty. She is a banana het ghost. And I paired her with 2 pairings, but they were very different. So we'll be able to know who the father is. She's only been paired with 2. So one of the pairings was the banana pied that I paired her with. So that's one possible combination. The other that I paired her with is a super Mojave ghost, possible pastel. So if it's Mojave, it's either ghost or 66% ghost. If it's not Mojave, it's 100% het pied. And we could get possibly super bananas that are 100% het pied. That would be pretty cool too. This girl is just looking huge. So I'm just excited to see what comes of this girl. She gave us 8 eggs last year, and she's even bigger now than she was last year. So maybe we'll get 8 again or more. And also, if you watched my video from last year's clutches, you know somewhere in between her and the pastel clown stud, there is maybe blade floating around in the clown, but also something in the fire vanilla complex as well. She produced some striking babies that did not look like I anticipated when they came out. There's something more going on in there, and I'm looking forward to next year breeding one of the young males back to her to see if we can get any super forms or find out what else she might have going on. This has been this girl's a fun mystery for me to work on. The pairings from here get easier because I know exactly who and what they've been paired with. I know exactly what all of them have been paired with, but we're down to just one pairing or one male from here on, I believe. This girl, if you've seen some of the Instagram posts or the videos about the cool young male clowns that I've got, and a super Enchi clown as well, the Enchi clowns and the super Enchi. This is one of the moms. I have both moms to both clutches that I bought from that breeder. You'll see that this girl is huge and she is glowing right now as well. She's still eating, but she's on the heat-seeking side. So hopefully we'll see ovulation and then a shed before too long. She's an Enchi het clown, and she's only been paired with a pastel clown. So we're looking for some pastel Enchi clowns from this pairing. All the babies will be 100% het clown. This next pairing is a continuation of that last project. This male is the father to all of the Enchi clowns that I have that I show off from time to time. And this female is the mom to about half of them as well. So there were 2 sisters bred to another Enchi male, Enchi het clown male, all het to het last season, and they produced those great looking Enchi clowns and super Enchi clown that I have as well. And I've gone back to that well to pair Enchi het clown to Enchi het clown. So we're looking for some more super Enchi clowns as well as Enchi clowns, and any normals will be 66% het clown. This is the girl, if you watched one of my very recent videos, is the one that took a swipe at my face and just about got me, woke me right up. So she gets my full attention and she gets hooked. She eats like crazy. She's a great snake. She's a great eater. Beautiful pinstripe ultra male. I've been pairing her with the visual pied het albino. Possible triple het, not that you probably would do albino with ultramel, but hey, we might. But it's really the 100% ultramel, 100% het ultramel het pieds that we are going after with her. And pinstripe is the added bonus, and it looks great in the ultramel. Really brings out those golds and has a cool pattern to boot. So I showed you earlier a visual VPI Xanthic female, and like I said, I don't know, she's probably the one that I think has the least chance to go just based on her behavior and her body that's slimming back down and going off of food. But we don't know. I mean, it could be an ovulation right around the corner. This pairing is a female het VPI Xanthic, and she's looking great. She looks wonderful. She's a het VPI Xanthic, and she has been paired to a fire het VPI Xanthic. So we could hit normals that would be 66% het VPI. We could hit visual VPI Xanthic, and we could hit a fire Xanthic as well. So this pairing is probably 2 of my favorite visual recessives, and they're going to go together, so they're going to make 100% double hets is what they're working on. This is a pairing that I inherited from the gentleman whose business I bought. But I don't know, I might have gone a little different route just because I have more pied resources than he did. Nonetheless, this is a pied female to a clown male. Not the same pastel clown that is one of my other main studs. This is a different mature clown, and he's not pastel. He's just a regular clown. Really both good looking examples of those respective recessive genes. But the babies are going to be all normal looking, but they will be 100% double het, pied, clown. That clutch, if the numbers work out right, could, if we could get 1 male to 3 females and do that twice, be a heck of a package sale that we could make for future projects for you all. Just a package project to ship out. Pretty cool. Both, like I say, really good looking animals. I'm excited for this baby, for these babies. So this was probably the most unusual pairing for me. The pairing is a big Enchi female, not het anything, and that's really what makes it odd. There's no recessive action going on in these two that we know of, maybe. But an Enchi female, big girl from 2017? Big girl from 2016, excuse me, 2016. And I paired her with this little guy who is a banana Enchi male. And again, no het activity in him that I know of. Again, an inherited pairing, not bad. A super Enchi banana would be a pretty special animal to produce and a powerful breeder. I don't know if this is a female maker or a male maker. Kind of doesn't matter, because whatever it is, it is. And so there, we'll see what comes of the two. And they're kind of a neat odd couple because that girl's huge and this dude's pretty small. We'll see what comes up with those two. And the last pairing, this might be the pairing that is getting the most attention when I post on Instagram of the pairings and what I got going on. This is a female blackhead het genetic stripe, and I paired her to a male blackhead het genetic stripe. We could hit the super blackhead genetic stripe. Long odds, 1 in 16, I think, to hit the super and the visual. No, I think it's 1 in 8. I'm going to go with 1 in 8, but I'm going to check it and I'll put it on the screen. I'll show you. 1 in 8 is what I'm going with. I mean, look at this girl. Fresh shed, glowing, big and lumpy. Just primo. She's keeping a real close eye on me. She doesn't really know what to make of me just yet. Fairly new pickup for me. They're still pairing, they're still locking, they're still both eating. I say we're gonna keep it going. We'll breed until something happens with these two. Super blackhead, genetic stripe, hopefully coming up. So how cool. Exciting times for me. I know that 13 clutches is not necessarily even likely, and it's not a whole lot for a lot of people. But this year is a huge step to me, for me. A lot of it is based on the support of viewers like you all, those of you all that have subscribed, follow me on Instagram, watch the live shows on Tuesday nights, the sponsors. All of that have made continuing this journey from hobby to business possible, both in a support way, but also in a literal financial way. So I appreciate you all. Let me know if you want to get your name on a wish list. Email me, properroyals@gmail.com. Check out these videos right here. They'll keep you up to date on everything that we got going on here at Proper Royals. And when you do, you're gonna help me feed a ball python. Thanks guys. Until next time, see ya!